Hello peeps, Blitz here. Today we will be reviewing the tier 10 British tank destroyer, the FV4005. Now this is a tank that I have been after for a while, but I haven't grinded out any XP whatsoever, and I had a lot of free XP laying about, so I did decide to research it in the end. From what I've played so far, it is a really brilliant tank, but it is very punishing if you do not play it right. So let's go into the stats. So the hit points is at 1768, so you don't have a lot of hit points as with many tank destroyers. I think it's one of the lowest classes for hit points, so you do need to be careful of that. The main arm, we've got 76mm on the hull, 51 on the sides and 40 on the rear. The turret armor is 14mm all around, so any tank, even possibly a tier 1, could penetrate this. So you really do need to be careful, and obviously with your hit points, you don't have many hit points, so if people are going to hate you, you will lose your hit points quickly. We've got few range, 253, it's nothing crazy. Concealment isn't bad at 62. It's not the greatest for tank destroyers, but it does the job. Damage per minute is 3201, and this is a 2-shot autoloader that deals 650 damage per shot. So if you do get your shots out on this tank, it absolutely deletes HP from other enemy tanks. It's ridiculous. So you have 305mm of pen on the normal and 407mm on the premium, which is absolutely crazy. You can penetrate mostly anything in its tier and below. You can penetrate most things. High explosive at 86, and the high explosive damage also is at 930, so if you can get some HE shots out, I highly recommend you do it. Aiming times at 4 seconds. I have got, I think it's enhanced gun lane drive, so I do aim quicker. Dispersion is at 0.292, which isn't bad whatsoever. Dispersion at 10 degrees going down and 8 degrees up. Also, the turret only goes 90 degrees left and right, which can be, in some situations, can be a problem, but if you play his tank correctly, you shouldn't have too many issues with that. Top speed is at 40, which is very nice, and reverse is at 10. But you do have consumable super speed boost, so I've increased my ability massively in this tank. Super speed boost makes this tank very quick. I do also have reticle calibration as my consumable, as this, it does make it have really good accuracy at long distances, so you can hit shots. This paired with super speed boost is a awesome pair, and I am also running the multi-repair kit. Obviously you could have one of these abilities and just have another repair kit, so you can get caught out with just having one repair kit if you need to repair more modules later in the game and you haven't run down on your cooldown. The equipment running, I am running calibrated shells, enhanced gun line drive like I said, and refined gun. Defense system, improved assembly. Obviously you don't want to do enhanced armor because you've got no armor whatsoever. I've got the toolbox going, camouflage net, engine accelerator, and consumable delivery system. Provisions I've got going is spool liner and double food. Now this tank does feature spool liner, and I do highly recommend you use it, purely for the fact that you don't have much HP and you've got no turret armor, and literally any FV4005 I go against, I'm always trying to shoot HE at them, so it just reduces the amount of damage that you do get from your HE. I will go into armor inspector quickly and show you the armor. There's nothing much to show you. So as you can see, this is an easy pen all around on this tank. There is no armor whatsoever on it. Most rounds will get you. You might get a lucky bounce at an odd angle, but literally any shell, any gun will go through this tank. So yeah, that's about it for the armor, guys. So yeah, this tank has no armor whatsoever, so you do be careful, guys. You are like a massive sore thumb sticking up in the air. Like any tank I go against of this on the enemy team, you just stick out, so you are a magnet for most people, because also a lot of people have the knowledge this tank does 650 per shot, so that's like 1300 damage in the space of 4 seconds, so most people want to get you out as quickly as they can in this game. I have got 3 replays to show you, so I hope you guys enjoy. So the first replay we have is on Alpenstadt, and on the enemy team we have a BZ-75, an AMX-50B, a Kronvan, an Object 140, a Project Murat, a T110E4 and a Grill. Now this tank you need to be careful because, like I said, you are a very big target. I do prefer to play this tank as second line in the back. Obviously support your heavies and try not to expose yourself too much. It's a bit of a peek-a-boom tank, so when you get an opportunity and you see someone's fired a shot, you want to pop out and do your 2 bursts of damage on them. Unfortunately, if you do get caught out in the open, you will die very quickly. So you sacrifice many things just for the gun on this tank. Obviously you do have nice mobility with the super speed boost as well, which is a nice feature about the tank, but you do sacrifice everything for the gun. So currently I can see a Kronvan trying to, oh, I do get a 704 hit into him. He did get unspotted, but I still got the hit in. Another 658, 4 seconds, 1300 damage, just like that. This is what I'm saying about this tank. It is incredibly dangerous if you come across it. If played in the right scenario in a good player's hands, you can do some absolute mad damage with this tank. I wouldn't say you can carry in this tank necessarily, because it can be quite team dependent, but you can, obviously you can out trade most of your opponents. Somehow the Kron got a bounce on me there, I don't know how, but got 2 nice shots into the enemies there. We are almost at 3k damage in the first minute and a half of the game. Obviously I did bleed a lot of health there and I didn't really want to do that, so I'm just reloading my shells at this moment in time. My team is all around me, so I am protected. There's a Grill in the back. See if I can get a shot into him, possibly. I have been spotted. Or he's going to ditch, and somehow we get that shot. 571 straight into the back of him, just like that. I don't even know how we hit that shot, but it was an incredible shot. So I'm reloading my shells. I do kind of mess up a bit here. I should have really kept my 1 shell to do a bit of damage on that Murat. Otherwise he might not have been able to clear my Grill. But I do get my shells back, and he's giving me his rear, so I am just going to put a shot into him. A 683, and we're almost at 4k damage, just like that. Got the 140. Try and come over and help my team. I do want both my shots back in case I get caught out. I don't have a lot of HP left. Rhinoceronte gets a hit into him. Just waiting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, 647 clear into him. That's the 140 gone, and all we've got left is the E4. So reload my clip just in case. E4 has been spotted. I wish I didn't do that now, but it's okay. Hopefully he doesn't get rinsed too much of damage. That's the only problem with this tank. You have such a long reload, you've got to wait ages. You get 625 hit into him, and the Progetto gets the clear, and just like that, 5,247 damage. Now I've got to say, hand on heart, this tank is if you want a tank and you want to get high damage games in, this is one of the easiest tanks to get high damage games in. It's so easy. You do 1300 within a couple shots, and if you just get at least 6 shots out, you're doing about, I mean, how many shots did I fire in this game? I fired 8, so I had 4 reloads, and I dealt over 5,000 damage, and that's what I mean by this tank. You do need to play it carefully, though. You will get killed, but it does sacrifice everything for that high alpha damage gun. I have got another replay, guys, so I hope you enjoy the next one. Play is on Ghost Factory, and we've got an IS-7, a Rhinoceronte, a T100, T110E4, FV4005, a T54 and a Foch on the enemy team. So this is another good interesting match, to be honest with you. Another high damage game, showing the capabilities of the gun of this tank. It's unbelievable what this tank can do, to be quite honest. I've absolutely had so much fun playing this tank. I prefer it so much over the 183. Obviously back in the day I was so excited by the 183 because it's high alpha damage and everything, but God, I hate playing it. I always get destroyed in it, to be honest with you, but this tank is a bit more forgiving in that sense. So I'm just moving up into the building. I can see an FV4005. I'll activate my reticle cali, get 708 into him. Can get another one. 663, and just like that, he's dead. Another 1,300 damage. He's out the game, just like that. Got Rhinoceronte capturing base D. I do need to be careful of him, because if he shoots me, he could wipe a lot of health away from me. So I do have to be paid careful. I do have my 183 as backup, but obviously with 2 tanks with really long reloads, so I do have to play careful here. He seems to be chilling at the moment, so I am going to move into the building. Fosh on the left somewhere. Hopefully I can get a clear into him. There he is. Get a 91 clear into him. Just like that, he's out the game. T100 to get a 680 into him, and he is eliminated by my 183. Just like that, he's just deleted from the game as well. This is what I mean. This tank's actually stupid sometimes. I do think... I think it had a 4-shot autoloader back in the day, and Wargaming decided to give it a 2-shot higher alpha damage gunner, which in my opinion is a bit broken. As you can see, I got speed boost on, and I've just got into position so quickly. Got a 990 shot into him in the clear. Just like that, the Rhinoceronte's gone. It's just... the tank's a bit broken, guys. If you do want a tank like this, definitely grind it. It is fun to play. Obviously you do have your bad games in it as well. Sometimes, more often than not, it can be frustrating at times to play this tank if you get absolutely blitzed in the first few minutes. You don't have a lot of health. So I've got 727 into the IS. Just look at that damage, and I've got another shot of it as well. 600 shot, 4,500 damage we're now sitting at. Absolutely ridiculous. T54 and the T110E4 should be able to get a couple more shots in if I'm lucky. Am I going to be able to? Trying to get an angle on him. 672 shot into him, and can I get the angle? Oh, I can't, unfortunately, but still we come out with 5,224 damage. Once again, this just shows the absolute lethality of this tank. It is lethal. I'm not going to lie. I've come across these tanks many a times on the enemy team, and I've been deleted by the 2 shots of this tank. So we came top of the leaderboard again at 5,224 damage. Came out with 2 kills. Yeah, this is a very capable tank, guys. I do have one last replay to show you. Not as crazy as this, but I thought I would showcase it to you. So I hope you do enjoy. So the last replay is on Rockfield, and we have a WZ-111, a Kranvan, a Rhinoceronte, a Sheridan, a BC-25, a Jagdpanzer E-100, and a 183 on the enemy team. As you guys seen in this previous games I've showcased, this tank is absolutely insane. I won't say it's the best tank destroyer. Obviously you're sacrificing a lot of things just for the gun. There's way more versatile tank destroyers out there. You will get penetrated by anything, like even a tier 1, tier 2 could kill this thing if they really needed to, which is quite funny in the grand scheme of things. But there is better options out there. But if you want to get a tank that is pretty mobile, got a really high alpha damage gun, then you ain't going too far wrong with this. Dealing 1,300 damage in 2 shots in the space of 4 seconds, sorry, is absolutely ridiculous. So we get 559 into the Kranvan. Can I get another shot into him? I did try and get a shot into him, but unfortunately I think I hit the dirt. My 60 TP is fighting the 111 at the moment. I need to be careful in case he does get a shot into me. Just reloading my clip at the moment. Kranvan's moving up. Jagdpanzer E-100 on the side. Sheridan's moving up as well. See if we get a shot on the 111. No. Jagdpanzer E-100 maybe. Oh, 183. Hello. 710 into him. We'll get another shot. And a 582. And just like that, 2 shots. Or 3 shots that even was. We're at 1,800 damage now. 1,800 damage, a minute and a half into the game. Can you guys realise how good this tank is? I absolutely love playing this tank. Got the Jagdpanzer E-100, activate my replicate. Can't get the gun depression straight away. Unfortunately, I do take a hit from him. Got the 111. I do eliminate him from the game. Now, once again, we just move back and reload our clip. And this is what the tank's best at. You know, you play second line, you let your heavies front line, obviously, because they have the hit points. And when you see tanks come out and poke, you just blast them with your 2 650 shots. So we've got the Rhinoceronte, and the Jagdpanzer E100. But it's not looking too good for them, unfortunately. Yeah, goodbye to him. Can I get a shot on the Jagdpanzer? Potentially. There we go. Get 520 into the Jagdpanzer, bringing us up to 3,217 damage. And I do get another 142 shot into him, bringing me now up to almost 3,400 damage. The back chap is absolutely going to get annihilated now, and that's all she wrote, basically. Weren't a very invigorating game, but nonetheless, I did get my damage out. Like I said, it was very easy 3k damage. I think I fired about 6 or 7 shots and just got 3k just like that. This tank is amazing, but it also has its downsides. I do want you guys to bear that in mind. Don't just think because you've seen my games that basically you should get this tank. You do need to kind of know what you're doing with the game. If you put yourself in bad situations, you will get punished heavily, but put in the right situation, this tank is an absolute beast. I do recommend it, but obviously a bit more for experienced players. If you're a new player, I wouldn't recommend this tank, but do keep it in mind. If it's maybe you do want to still give it a go, I'm not going to hold you back from doing it, but it is an absolutely brilliant tank, but you will get punished in it. So anyway, this is the end of my review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Let me know if there's any tanks you want me to review. Leave a like and a comment, and a subscribe is always appreciated. I hope you have a good rest of the day, guys. Peace out.